Hey everybody, this lesson is decimal addition and we're going to be using base 10 blocks. It's our fifth lesson of chapter 3. So how can we use base 10 blocks to model decimal addition? Okay, so we can use base 10 blocks to help us find decimal sum. So we can call this flat 1 and then this we call this a long. This long could be represented as 1/10, and then this small cube can be represented as 1/100th right here. Okay, so we'll use the base 10 blocks to do that. So use base 10 blocks to model the sum 0.34 and 0.27. This says 34 hundredths because it ends in the hundredth spot. This one says 27 hundredths. So we're going to use base 10 blocks. So there's 34 hundredths right here plus 27 hundredths right here. Okay, so we're going to add the hundredths first by combining them. So the hundredths are these small cubes right here. So do we need to regroup the hundredths? Okay, so if I include, we're going to add these hundredths right here with these 7 right here. So we get 4 plus 7 is going to give us 11 hundredths. So do we need to regroup those? Yeah, these 11 hundredths can give us one of these tenths right here. So 11 hundredths is the same as 1/10 plus 1/100th. So here's 1/10 in base 10 blocks, and then here's 1/100th right here. So we're gonna that's what these are going to be replaced by with this right here. So there it is right there. Okay, so now let's add the hundreds first by combining them. So we're going to add this. No, we did that already. Now we're going to add the tenths right here. So here's 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10. Do we need to regroup those? No, we need 10 of them to regroup them, and we only have 6, you guys. So when we add them, here's 6/10 plus 1/100th gets us 61 hundredths right there. Okay. All right, so let's record the sum. So 34 hundredths plus 27 hundredths is 61 hundredths, and we did that with those base 10 blocks. Okay, what if we combined the tenths first and then added the hundredths? Explain how we would regroup. Okay, we'll do number 2 after that, you guys. Okay, so here's the problem again. So if we added the tenths first, we'd have that right there. Then we'd add these hundredths second. Well, then how would we regroup? Well, when we add these hundredths second, this still gives us 11 hundredths, so we'd have to regroup those and make it 100 or 1/10 and 1/100th right there. So now we have 6/10 plus 1/100th, and it still gives us 61 hundredths right there. Okay. All right. This one here. Let's see. So if we added 2 decimals that are each greater than 0.5 or 5/10, will the sum be less than or greater than 1.0? Okay. Well, here's an example. This one's 0.53 or 53 hundredths. This one's 51 hundredths right here. And when you add them together, they give us 1.04 or 1 and 4 hundredths right there. So it's always going to be greater than 1.0 because the 2 5/10ths or greater will always regroup and give us one whole number there. Okay, that was just an example. All right, so we can use a quick picture to add decimals greater than 1. So let's model the sum of 2.5 and 2.8 with a quick picture. Okay, so we can just draw this. So here's 2.5. These are those flats that we had. So here's 1, 2, and then here's 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10. Here's 8/10, so here's 2.8 right here. So we're going to go ahead and add the tenths together. Okay, are there more than 9 tenths? Yes, because we have 5 here and we have 8 here. So we have 13 tenths. So let's regroup the 9 tenths right there. Okay, well, let's regroup the more than 9 tenths. That should say I regroup the 10 tenths right there. So that's what this is. We're going to regroup these guys right here. And so these 10 tenths right there gives us another 1 whole right here. So that's what this is right here. Here's 10 of them. They gave us this whole right here. And then, so now we have 5 holes and these 3 tenths left over right there. So let's add the ones. Okay, and then, so I'm sorry, brain freeze right there. So we have 5 ones right there. So here's my 5 ones right there, and then we're going to draw a quick picture of the answer right here, okay, and then record. All right, so here it is right here. We had 2.5 plus 2.8, and that gave us this 5.3. We had those 5 ones, and we had the 3 tenths left over. So 5 and 3 tenths right there, okay. All right, you guys. Hey, if you guys can, and it's helpful, would you guys click like? Thanks a lot, you guys. Take care.